honestly I got her and I thought this is going to be a handbag that I'm probably going to use once or twice during the year. Hi everyone, and welcome back, or welcome if you are new here. My name is May, and today I wanted to do a little review on none other than the YSL Uptown pouch. Mine is in the dark beige with the gold hardware, and for today's video I wanted to share a little bit of the wear and tear, some pros and cons, and I also wanted to show you guys different ways in which you can pack her, because even though she seems very small and very slim, I was pleasantly surprised by how much this cutie actually fits. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, the YSL Uptown pouch does come in a ton of combinations. You have smooth leather, you have grained leather, you also have croc embossed options, and you also have black hardware, gold hardware, and silver hardware. So I feel like the possibilities are endless, but at the same time, I love that they give you so many options to choose from depending on what you ultimately want to use the pouch for. I knew that I wanted to add this piece for those more elegant type of events. I don't have a lot of formal events. I've mentioned this previously in other videos, but it's always nice to have a good clutch in your collection. And when I decided to add this one, I knew that I particularly wanted to go for the pebbled route, simply because not only am I terrified of smooth leather, we've already addressed that in many of my previous videos, but I also thought that it would be very easy to incorporate, whether it was for a formal setting or a more casual setting, giving me a little bit more versatility to play around with this piece. In my opinion, if you're wanting something very elegant, I would definitely go for the shiny smooth leather option that they have. I know they have a few colors in that option, and I think it's absolutely stunning. However, do keep in mind that I have seen from previous videos that your fingerprints tend to show a lot more in that type of leather, so just a little heads up. Now, personally for me, it was very hard to find a con for this specific handbag, so we're gonna get the negative out of the way first. And the only thing that I can really point out is the YSL logo that it has here. I feel like the clutch is just so slimline, so sleek, and for some, having the YSL logo might be a little bit too loud. I personally love a good logo moment from time to time, and I feel like with this particular pouch, YSL did it perfectly. I really like the detail of the logo right smack in the center of the clutch. I don't feel like it takes away from the clutch on its own. However, from the other combos that they do offer, I do think it could be a little bit too much in the mock croc versions. I feel like the mock croc leather is already a statement on its own, so having the YSL logo along with that type of leather, for me personally, I just feel like it's a little bit overwhelming. That's the only real con that I can point out in regards to this pouch. As for the pros, I am in love with this little piece, you guys. I can't believe I took so long to finally add it to my collection, and I'm actually considering adding another one. I did mention in my latest YSL unboxing video the picks for spring handbags that I was considering, and the Uptown clutch actually came in this beautiful like textured fabric with a stunning camel lining, and then they also have like this lighter raffia option. So I gotta be honest with you all, those are still on that list and at the top of the list to possibly come into my collection for the upcoming season. And just the fact that I've really enjoyed grabbing this piece so much lets me know that I will go ahead and use that one for specific occasions during spring and summer. So putting all that aside, I do honestly think that this is a great clutch. It fits a ton, and I love that even when you put all of your things inside, somehow she still stays very slim. I'm gonna go ahead and insert a few clips in a little bit, sharing with you guys the different ways that I've packed her. But that is one of the main pros about this clutch. Since she is a longer length, I just feel like she gives you a little bit more room to play with. And as you can see here, the flap actually has a little bit of space since it just closes with a magnetic closure. So that allows for this leather, when you do put things inside, to stretch out a little bit and still have the clutch keep its shape. So for me personally, I just feel like the construction of this clutch altogether is perfect, and it's a great piece to have whether you want to use it for a more formal event, whether you want to use it for maybe a girl's night out, whether you're going out for drinks or maybe even dancing, or whether you want to use it for a date night. Another pro for this little piece is that it actually fits all of these huge gigantic phones that we currently carry. I personally have the iPhone 13 Pro Max, and let's say I was going for more of this style clutch. This is a very inexpensive option from Amazon. I can't fit my phone in here. So if I'm carrying this clutch, I have to put my phone against it to be able to hold them both, or even put them underneath my arm, and it's just very uncomfortable if I want to be hands-free. However, in the case of the YSL Uptown pouch, you don't need to worry about that, because as you will see later on the clips, the phone fits in here perfectly fine. I know people have even put like their sunglasses and stuff in here. You guys know I like to carry my sunglasses with a case, so I don't tend to use this piece during the day, but for nighttime I feel like the possibilities are endless of how many things you can actually fit in here and how comfortable she is to use. I wanted to share with you guys how I would pack her, just so you can see that you have a little bit of versatility and that you can play around with the things that you choose to put inside. The first way I'm going to pack her is going to be very minimal, and I'm just going to go ahead and put my phone. Now keep in mind, I don't have my phone in here, but I'm going to face her towards the back just so that I don't take up this room of the empty case, so you guys can truly see what fits inside. So I'll go ahead and slide that in. If you wanted to carry a card holder, this is a slim card holder from Louis Vuitton, so I'll put that in the corner. And then let's say you needed to carry a lady product, I'll just go ahead and slide that in as well, and take a lip balm or a small lipstick with me. So I can put that in the top part, and I can just go ahead and close the clutch. And as you can see, she just stays so slim even with those things inside. It's really surprising how well it keeps its shape. I'm not sure if it's due to the pebbled leather or if they all stay like this, but just wanted to share that this one really just keeps its shape really nicely. All right, so here's option number 2, and keep in mind this is a clutch, you guys, so obviously you're gonna need to downsize a lot from like a typical handbag, but it still doesn't take away from the fact that if you need to carry specific things for the night, you can definitely fit them in here. So in this case, I'm not gonna go with a card holder. I'm just having my credit card of choice and my ID, and I'm just gonna go ahead and insert it in the corner as I did with the card holder. Then let's say I just needed to carry a few more things for this night out in particular. I have a small hand sanitizer, which I'm gonna put in the bottom. I have a little pill box. I also have some eye drops here, which I'm gonna put there. Then a lipstick of choice. And let's say I'm going out and I'm wearing a new pair of heels, so I want to take some bandages with me. I can go ahead and put that there as well. And once again, she shuts perfectly fine. It doesn't bulge out in any uncomfortable way. Let me see if I can fit my phone. I didn't try it previously, but let's go ahead and give that a shot as well and see how it looks. The majority of the things are pretty small, so maybe you can just pack your phone right on top of all of those things and kind of just shut it closed. It actually works out, but do keep in mind that you can see all of the things are in the bottom, and then the phone is up here just kind of laying there. But the pouch closes, so if you needed to carry your phone and you wanted to just put it inside the pouch so you can be hands-free in the case that you needed to be, then this way it also works. So if you have this piece, let me know down below your thoughts in regards to it. Do you love it? Do you not? Have you had it and then sold it? Do you have one or do you have a few? Go ahead and leave me a comment down below letting me know your thoughts in regards to the YSL Uptown pouch. I will link 2 other videos right here in regards to Saint Laurent for you guys to catch if you haven't gotten enough YSL content for the day. But as always, I appreciate you guys taking some time out of your day to watch today, and I hope to catch you all in my next one. Bye everyone.